Good morning, class. Let us continue chapter 12 of science, electricity and circuit. This is the last session of this chapter. In the previous classes, we have come to know about switches, we have come to know about cell, circuits. Now, today we will know what are conductors and insulators. We will try to find the definitions for these things. So, see, firstly, let us take conductors. Conductors are the materials which allow electricity, that is electric current, student, to pass through them. So, simply example, if you take of conductor, these are pins, keys, coin. That means these all are made up of metals, means all the metals are good conductor, that is conductor, and water is also conductor of electricity. Human body is also conductor of electricity, is it? So, because we contain blood inside our body and this is good conductor of electricity. Conductors are the substances through which electricity can pass. The materials which we use to pass the electricity are conductor. If we will take bad conductor or insulator in place of this wire, then this bulb will not glow because this will not pass the electricity. So let us try to find the definition for insulator. See, the materials which do not allow electricity, that is electric current, to pass through it are known as insulator. For example, student, rubber, plastic, thermocol, paper, wood, etc. Now just see, if we will join a piece of paper in place of this wire, then this bulb will not glow. Why? Because paper is insulator of electricity. Otherwise, in the place of this metallic key, we will take a rubber, your eraser, then also this bulb will not glow. Got it? So now I think you are very much confirm about the definition and meaning of conductors and insulator. But student, what do you know about conductors and insulator? Do you think conductors are only important for us? Do you think so? No, student. See, conductors and insulator are equally important for us. How? Because you see here, switches, electric plug and sockets are made up of conductor. On the other hand, rubber and plastic are used for covering electric wires, plug tops, switches and other parts of electric appliances. Why? To prevent electric shock. If we will not cover them, then and we will touch them, these appliances, then we will cause electric shock. That's why these are covered with insulator. You can take example from this torch. This torch is having plastic covering. Yeah, electricity is passing inside this and this is covered with plastic. Why? Because plastic is but insulator. But student, here in this torch, the amount of electricity is not too high. Simply we had covered this torch only to give a case, only to provide a box to this torch. Sometimes these covers are also made up of metals. But if we will take example of our electric appliances placed at home, our domestic appliances, then we will see that these all are covered with plastic. Yes. So as we have switched to torch, so let us discuss a torch. See, this is an inside view. This is an inside view of a torch. So this torch contains one bulb placed here, and this surface is reflector surface. A reflector surface means illuminating. You know that some substances reflect light of some other source. This bulb will glow and it will provide light to this surface, this reflecting surface. Then this surface will reflect the light and then this will provide light all around this. So this is made up of reflector. Now you can understand why this is made up of reflector. Why? Because This is illuminating. Reflectors are made up of illuminating substances. Illuminating are the substances which reflect the light provided from any other source. And here source is bulb. Got it? And see how this is the one terminal of bulb and this is the other terminal of the bulb. Yeah, but one terminal of bulb is taken here and this is joined here to the switch. Other terminal of bulb is joined to the cell. There is a combination of cell, it is known as battery. So other terminal of bulb is joined to a cell, positive terminal is joined here, and other cell having positive terminal here is also joined here. Got it? You see, this is positive terminal and this is positive. Positive terminals are taken in the same direction. Now this terminal, negative terminal of the cell has joined to the other portion of the switch. And now see, these are the two terminals of this whole circuit. Do you remember circuit? The path of electricity. It is a complete path of electricity. But now also this is in the off condition. Why? Because it is having a plastic switch, slide switch. Got it? This is a slide switch which is placed in between these two wires. Yeah, see. This plastic switch is placed in between these two wires. So how this bulb will glow? We will slide the switch here in the upward direction and then we will see that if we will slide the switch in this direction, see, we will slide the switch here with our fingertip, then this plastic placed between the wires will be removed. This will be removed from here and these two wires will be joined and this bulb will start to glow. So this is the switch in on condition. Yeah, but now we don't need this bulb to glow, so we will switch the bulb off. Again this plastic is placed between the wires of the terminals of torch. Yeah, now you can see each and every part of the torch carefully. This is bulb, this is reflector surface, this one is the plastic case. This may be colorful and beautiful plastic casing, and I'm having a torch with me, so I'll show you in my next class. See, these two are electric cells. This is slide switch. Which type of switch is this? There are different types of the switches. Some are slide switch because these are made on or off by sliding. So this is slide switch. This is one terminal. This is other terminal. Both the terminals are connected here and separated by switch.